Yes, people, we are live. Big up, big up, big up. Hopefully, everything is working. Hopefully, it's locked in. I don't know how strong or good this Wi-Fi is going to be, but we had to abort mission. I repeat, we had to abort mission. Turned up to the bar, turned up to the pub, and we realized that they didn't have BN Sports 2, which is what this game is on out here. So we had BN Sports 2. We saw BN Sports 1, but they didn't have BN Sports 2, and neither did any of the bars. So we wasted a lot of time hopping around bars, hoping they had BN Sports 2, and they didn't. Absolute stinker, absolute nightmare. Big up to each and every single one of you. Make sure you hit the like button. I've got the game on my mobile phone. We're going old school again on the mobile phone, on the thing. So yeah, hope everyone is good and well. Yeah, a big up to everyone who's been in the chat waiting. I see Meeks has been in there holding the fort. Big up to Meeks, VJ's in the house, Jason standing, ALO is in here. Big up to Daniel, Christina, anyone else who's been in the chat as well. Big up to you. So lots going on at Aston Villa as well in this moment. Lots going on, isn't there? Lots going on with Aston Villa at the moment. All over the place with our transfers, like I am here. Let's get that up there for people. Well, I'm on 13 minutes as well. As I said, I don't know how good or how strong this signal is or will be. But yeah, we're locked in here. And yeah, thank you. Up the Villa and all that jazz. I'm going to close some of my tabs to hopefully get this a little bit better. But obviously, Palace are in the yellow, Villa in the what do we call that? Villa in the normal kit as such. But yeah, I'm watching off the mobile phone. I do apologise, as I said. I got very stressed out. There's a VAR here on who? Thank you. Starry and Heidi are absolutely coming in clutch. Potential red card? Yeah. Potential red card? No. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go in like this. Potential VAR challenge.
Hello.
In there. Sorry, we've got Diet Cokes. Have you said you won't see? But yeah, nothing going on too much. As I said, we'll watch on. He's gone very attacking, hasn't he? He's gone Mallon, Gesson, Watkins, Rogers. You can sit in and you can sort of see the game. We've all got Diet Cokes.
Go for that.
I'd like gone for that. Absolutely. But yeah, 3-1 to the Villa, says Alfie. Big up to you. Purple badge looks amazing. Fraser, I've just seen you come in and you've put member for 48 months, which is absolutely world class from you. That's absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable, Fraser. One of our own. 48 months. I'm just doing the maths here. That's 3 years, which is unreal. Fraser, a legend. Well done to Liverpool today. Sobozlai, that goal. AVSTS legend. But yeah, we're in Egypt. We are in Egypt. So we're locked in. Very hot.
Years.
40,
12 times 4.
12, 24, 38. Are you confusing me, yes?
12 times
We're doing-
3 is
we're-
36.
How many years? 36. 4 years. Sorry, my maths is bad and Stars is right. Yeah, absolute stinker from me. But yeah, hope everyone's good. Big up Legend Jamie. Yeah, good to see you standing. Good to see him. 4 years, unbelievable. I'll go Villa 2-1 win. Yeah, Cash is taking a few risks here. As I said, I can put a little bit of volume, I think. But yeah, he has gone more attacking. He has gone more attacking. He has gone with that lineup, forced into that in that sense, has been forced into his lineup because of the injuries to Kamara and Onana. We don't usually beat these lot. We have to be honest with ourselves. We don't usually beat these lot. And they are a bogey side for that reason. So, yeah, as I said, do make sure you're running up the likes on the stream. Do apologies for being late. But yeah, Matty Cash taking huge risks there. And I hope everyone's good as well. It's sweltering. It's still it's like quarter past 9 here. And it's like 30 degrees. So yeah, big up the sweat. So yeah, apologies. I got very stressed about the situation. And I'm sorry. But here come Villa and Ian Matson opening up. Of course, Emi Martinez will come on to him as well in a bit. But Matson here, go and meet Mo Salah. I think he's doing bits for Liverpool. What about Man City as well? I saw they dropped points today. I say drop points, took an L against Brighton. Star needs to be kept quiet, exactly that, VJ. Obviously, Conser and Mings, this partnership again, he's preferred Mings over Pau Torres. I find that one fascinating. That Pau Torres is not fancied again. But yeah, we'll see how we fare here. It is free Wi-Fi. Wow. Yeah, it is free Wi-Fi. I guess you pay with it, Jamesy, with a package, but free Wi-Fi and all that jazz. No worries, sweetheart. Here's cash. But yeah, as I said, my stream is on 17 and a half minutes. I'm watching through the dodginess, so to speak, as the ball's played through. It's cut out there. But yeah, I think Unai Emery, I think he said some quotes, didn't he, about the fact that the reason why Emi Martinez was left out, which is quite frank and poignant, and I think fair play. He's not messing around. He's making it clear. He only wants people who are going to play for Aston Villa to play for Aston Villa, which makes sense to me. But yeah, I think this stream's actually doing okay for how dodgy it is. But yeah, big up to everyone. What about this Palace voodoo then? We've got to beat Palace. City lost, but Arsenal will be king themselves not going for a win when they get done by a brilliant free kick. Yeah, is it a good goal, is it? I'm afraid we're going to be a mid-table team this season. There's worries about that, isn't there? There's worries. Let's see. Today I said you can't lose today. In fact, I probably said this was a must-win game. Not this like. I don't need like. But yeah. Chance here for Palace. And it could be a penalty here for Crystal Palace. There's a penalty here for Crystal Palace. It goes from bad to worse. There's a penalty here. Marco Bizot involved. There is a penalty here for Crystal Palace. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we are cooked. Oh my. Kamada, go. Yeah, it's a stonewall penalty for Crystal Palace. Pardon? Say again?
Right.
No, I'm all good. It'll make me just too hot. Penalty to Palace, we're cooked. This is going to be a disgusting season. This is going to be a disgusting season. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be a penalty. But yeah, try not to spoil chat because I am on a delay because I'm on the internet of a stream. So please don't there. But yeah, Villa have a rough season. I've been calling it. I think our transfer business is a disgrace as well. Letting Emi Martinez go this late in the window, that's a joke. Overpaying for Paqueta. They've got a penalty now. Cheers for the spoiler. Starry's just done a spoiler.
It's out there.
It's out. What? Don't tell me they've got the game on out there. Shut up. I asked the bloke. You're kidding. Don't wind me up.
Joking. That's
Don't, don't wind me up. Mateta. You're joking. Swear to God, it's on that TV out there.
Yeah.
You hearing that?
Go right there then.
He lied to me. Well, it's 1-0.
Yeah, that's bad.
I might do it at half time, or I could carry it in a minute. 1-0. Damn. We try and guys. Just to paint the story here. I asked the guy on this resort whether he was showing the Villa game. He said he doesn't have BN Sport 2, hence why we left the resort.
It'd be in Sport 1, but I don't.
Oh no, it's a replay. That'll be a replay. Go check again. I bet it's a replay. It's a replay. I don't think I got it, but it's 1-0. Mateta sinks the penalty. It's Starry's had me down. I nearly moved out everything to go there. We nearly got pranked. Yeah. Basically, they don't seem to have BN Sport 2 in this country, even though it's like that. But yeah, Villa are an absolute doo-doo. And I can't say I'm not surprised. I've got to restart my stream now. I can't say I'm not surprised. Villa 0, Palace 1, Mateta scores. Palace celebrate. I know they've already won because they probably have. Because they probably have. It is my honest opinion. We don't turn around. We don't turn around these sort of situations. And also, furthermore, I wonder if we're actually even going to score. I've got to get the stream working now. Why is this not working? Come on. I've got to get it loaded. Palace said Brighton have already won here. He said Brighton just won the FA Cup. Yeah, I missed the Sally. As I said, I'm going off the VIP box, aka the stream on my phone. I had it. We were about to move outside because I thought it was on. Starry is right to allude to it. But yeah. I'm on 2240. It's buffering now. Raj. Damn. Well, yeah, this is going to be a sticky, testy situation for Villa. Let's not lie here now. I know we've got to try and stay positive, but what is there to stay positive about? We're 1-0 down. Our window's in the bin. I've lost excitement when we play. It's just so negative, slow and sideways. Yeah, if we stop playing backwards as we were on the counter attack, we'll go down the league no matter who we get in. Yeah, I just cannot see where we're going to get our goals from. I'm not Une out, but we're going for a very rough patch. Listen, I've been calling this all transfer window. Where the hell are the goals coming from this team if Morgan and Ollie don't score? That's always been my basis. That's always been my narrative. Where are the goals coming from? People tell me that was crazy. Getting worse, you can't score. Defenders sleeping. It's minging. Fullbacks again. I think Matson and Cash are looking dodgy. He's celebrating. He's just won the FA Cup. He does love that. He does love that celebration kick in the corner flag. Did he actually get booked for it? Did he actually get booked for that, though? Did he actually get booked for that, said he? Collingwood finished every time. Is that Villa back to being Villa relegation battle? I don't know. I've had this feeling for a while. But yeah, Palace are pushing. They're looking better. Yeah, you got booked. Damn. Palace sense the blood. Palace sense the blood. And what I'm not having again is all this transfer speculation with Emi Martinez and being left out of the squad. It really affected the players. We can't have that. We can't have that crap. We can't have that crap. We can't have that crap. We can't have all the Emi Martinez stuff really threw us. Unai Emery is yet to beat this Oliver Glasner Crystal Palace side. So yeah, that says it all. But yeah, guys, if you can, make sure you are running up the likes for me. I would appreciate that. As I said, we're smashing it out here. Having a lovely, lovely time. Big up to all of you guys, and thank you for being here. The sun is glaring. It's in the pool all day. Daniel Mallon and Ollie trying to link up. I don't know if anyone else saw, I also found Unai Emery's comments about Daniel Mallon absolutely bizarre. He was basically saying, again, having to justify why Daniel Mallon isn't playing. He said sometimes it's not fair. I think those Unai Emery comments about I honestly thought those comments from Unai Emery about Daniel Mallon were so off key and so bizarre. This bath's better than football. What's having on for dinner? Madness. Yeah, what are you having, Captain? I forgot the time zone is different here. Corner comes in. The food here has been quality Mediterranean food as well. I've had more cake, I think, in my life. It's cool. Heidi has found some great cake, feeding me cake, and it's brilliant. It's tabloids playing. There's Villa fans for clicks. They only want new signs, yeah. And people go, "Oh, it's the attacking team we wanted." Come on, you've got to get a tune out this side. Remember, the other thing they like to PR announce is Villa unbeaten at Villa Park, Fortress Villa Park. You near Soho Square? I don't know. Are we near Soho Square? I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I don't know. Starting lineup's good, but yeah, it's how we use it. Yeah, get some ice cream. Get some ice cream in you. Cheers, Alan Ford, for smashing the like button. Appreciate it. Space between our back four and two pivot is a problem. We're leaving them space. We have to close the gap, or they get more chance playing in. Yeah, they're again can't really work out what we're doing. Are we trying to press? Are we trying to press? Or are we trying to play a high line? Cannot get my head around what I'm seeing. Cannot get my head around what we're seeing. And the lack of service to the front guys, the quality. Billy, can anyone check for me? Have we actually had a shot on target yet? Have we had a shot on target? Here's Tyrone Mings. Oh, one shot by Gassons. I mean, that's terrible, isn't it? Will Hughes switches the ball. Crystal Palace on the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Oh, my God. Mateta just heads over the bar. Could have been 2-0. Sorry, not Mateta. That was Sarr, who loves a goal against us. That one was close. Again, look at the way Palace attack with real pace, real purpose. The ball comes in, it's headed over there. It's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible defending again. Matson lets the cross come in. Between Concert and Cash, they haven't dealt with that. Yeah, it's exactly that. And then look at the difference, Alan. Look at the difference in how Palace go forward. Electric. Electric. It's chalk and cheese. It's chalk and cheese, the difference. Absolutely chalk and cheese. Chalk and cheese. Free kick to Crystal Palace here. Listen, I started a trend a few weeks ago. In Unai, we rust. IUWR. Not in Unai, we trust. It's in Unai, we rust. This is rusty. Weirdly as well, in pre-season, I said, got a weird feeling that Ollie Watkins could go like 10 games without scoring because he was scoring too many in pre-season. I thought he could go on a really weird run here. But yeah, in Unai, we rust right now. This is rusty. This is dusty. This is disgusting. We're rusting. Well, I just don't know what Ollie can do with so little behind him. Where is the attacking impetus? Where's the attacking creativity? Great ball, Rogers trying to turn. No, I do worry as soon as Palace pick up the ball, what they're going to do with it. Yuri, I can't. What? Yeah, I know what people are saying about being drained. Yeah, the way we attack, is absolutely barbarically slow. Well, Uno talked about the other day that he wants to get the youngsters involved more. I'm absolutely shocked at that. He said that the likes of Kane Hemmings, Rowe, they're all going to feature. Sam Proctor. We got any youngsters, but yeah, Jamoa Loba as well. Here comes Ian Matson. Matson coming forward. Gesson. Imagine how bad our window will be if we only get Bizot and Gesson in and Asensio, and we lose Emi Martinez. And then we get like a bad Jadon Sancho. It's just going to be terrible. So tired of this tiki-taka. 10 years ago, Spanish style football, as you know, brought us as far as you can. That's the questions that need to be asked. Creativity should come from our number 10 in the wings, but it's not coming at all. Correct. We actually rely on our fullbacks for creativity. As I said, in Unai, we rust right now. All these in Unai we trust brigade. What are you trusting? What are we trusting right now? Because people go, oh, short-term memory. You're forgetting where we come from. Look where he's done. On what evidence right now do you see an Aston Villa team that's progressing, an Aston Villa team that's heading in the right direction, an Aston Villa team that actually has an attacking flow to it? We're not going to keep clean sheets. We're not going to keep clean sheets. So we have to score more. Well, we haven't scored in nearly 2.5 games of football. It's boring to watch, yeah. Every time we go forward, I'm not expecting much. And as I said, the only way I can see Villa scoring, the only way I can see Villa scoring is from a set piece. I swear to you. Disjointed mess. Parody. But look at Daniel Marlin here. He's basically playing right back. It's 4-4-2 out of possession. Marlin and Gesson are tucked in. Rodgers is having to do doggies. The players aren't linking up going forward. Yeah, it's out of sync. You know how like Morgan Rodgers and Ollie were on the same wavelength in connection? How's that been lost? I wonder. I do wonder if the players themselves are a bit like, you know what? Unai's methods and madness and ways and the way he moves people out of position, the way he's readjusted whole Morgan Rodgers' career. This is shocking. Rob just got back. We had a shot yet. One from Evan Gesson. Yeah. He's probably shocked that he's actually on the pitch. Yeah, I agree, Christina. And look, that's my point as well. It's not like we're ungrateful for what Unai Emery's done. We see it and we feel it, but no manager's unsackable. And this is what I struggle to find. I feel like some Villa fans genuinely believe that you can't get rid of Unai Emery. That's how I feel. I genuinely sit here and think people are telling me that he's unsackable because of what he's done in the past and where we've come from. No. If current form continues as we are, we're going to be in a relegation fight. If we're not going to score goals, we're going to be in a relegation battle. End of. End of. And what? That's okay because Unai's done so much for us in the last 3 years. We're okay to just ride out a relegation battle. I'm not even joking. You might think I'm being extreme here. We're absolutely a mess. Leicester City, when they went down, everyone said they're too good to go down. They did. When we went down, you're never too good to go down. You're never too good to get relegated. And right now, continually, if we play like this for the rest of the season, if we don't score goals, if we keep conceding, we're cooked. Yeah, I know that there'll be some fans. If I say we're in a relegation fight, will say you're an idiot, you're a moron, you're deluded, you've jumped the gun. Yeah, basically saying we're talking a load of crap. Well, we're the only team in the Premier League not to score a goal. And look, don't get me wrong, like, credit to some of the Villa channels who still find the positives. Certain things will come. They're talking about our passing patterns. It's all well and good having passing patterns in our own defensive third and mid third. But what happens when we enter the final third? What happens when we enter the final third? Because the passing patterns go out the window. There are no patterns. It's weak. It's poor. We're not creating enough to say all this possession's worth it. I'd rather us just start going long ball. I'd rather us start going long ball and just hoofing it and playing in their final third a bit more. Like that, Watkins heads it down to Gesson. And yeah, Pete, don't get me wrong, PSR this and PSR that. But right now, a lot of this team, they played in the Champions League last season. They played against PSG. Good pass from Yuri. You need to get him on the ball more. Yeah, maybe Ollie and Malin switch. Something's got to change. Exactly, Pietro. If we lose this and no goals, and it says it all. Captain says we're in one. Stanley said it's like watching a boxing match. When one has the KO punch, the other's just about staying in the fight. Palace with the big punch, yeah. And this Palace bogey team thing as well. I just passed that as well. I think we'd lose to bloody West Ham at the moment, even though they just thrashed Forest. Who is bottom of the Premier League? Who is bottom of the Premier League right now? Where? Where? I'll look at the Premier League table in a minute. We don't even have Duran to try and change it. Yeah, but remember the stream the other night? I don't know if anyone was there. I basically said if you want to deep it, John Duran saved our first half of the season. These Unai cracks, by the way, I'm not judging it on just this season. Unai Emery's cracks have been there for a while. John Duran bailed him out from September to December. Asensio and Rashford bailed him out January to March. Then Rashford got injured, and basically no one bailed him out. If you want to really deep it, Unai Emery's poor style of play, Unai Emery's Aston Villa have bottled it. Ollie Watkins, big chance there. Henderson says he should have scored. 40 minutes in, Villa's biggest chance of the game falls to Ollie Watkins. It's a very close chance, but where Villa are under the cosh here, where Villa needs, it's a great run. Finally, who's that with a through ball? Was it Yuri Tillemans or McGinn? Watkins gets stronger. He's got to score. First time we go longer. He's got to score that. He's got to go under Henderson. That's a big chance. He can't be missing chances like this when we're 1-0 down. I'm a big Ollie Watkins fan, but when you're under the cosh, you've got to score that. It's a great run. Don't get me wrong. Whoever played the ball, whether it was McGinn or Tillemans, superb. You got to score that. Matson. Yeah, exactly that, Michael. I just said, didn't I just say that a minute ago? I'd rather Villa go longer. Start playing longer, and more will happen. And look at it. It came from John McGinn. Ball into Ollie. It's got to go under. It's got to go under Henderson there. Why is Cash taking a corner? Because we're cooked. Everything at Villa's cooked. Wolves are bottom. God, Villa Wolves would be a disgusting game right now. Grealish having a career of a time of his life at Everton. Grealish is getting himself back into England and Tuchel easily. He'll be in the World Cup squad next year. Morgan Rogers at this rate will end up missing out on the World Cup squad. I don't want United to stay because of what he's done in the past. I think he'll turn this around. It's not science, we'll crap them. We'll find the links and start firing. I hope so, Tim. I hope so. But right now, Tim, I'm not sure. Have you seen our bench as well? If we get a few more injuries, no surprise Anana's injured. Who would have guessed? And Kamara. Anana and Kamara, both, for me, just those type of players you need them. Yeah, I think so. Standing. Let's go more direct. Think of the pace we've got on the side with Malin, Watkins, and Gesson. Let's just clip it like that. There's another clip. There's another clip ball that Rogers is chasing, and now we want to throw in their corner flag. I'd rather do that for 5 minutes. I'd rather us do that for 5 minutes now. Look, we've just turned them over. We've now got a throw in their corner flag. Oh, and now we actually look like we're exerting some more pressure. People, by the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you are liking up the stream for me. I'd appreciate that. And yeah, I appreciate you. Big up Mike in the house. His guess on. He says, kind of makes you wonder, maybe we should have sold Ollie Rogers Emmy when their chance. Emmy, I think, is going to United. Well, not think, it's like almost definite now, isn't it? And do you know what the worst bit is? If Emmy Martinez does decide to stay, then it just shows that his head was elsewhere because he's not in the matchday squad. So that's a bad omen already. Morgan Rogers, yeah. Maybe he should have cashed in on the big money that Chelsea were offering because this guy looks pissed off out there. He doesn't look like the Morgan Rogers we know. He looks absolutely lost in a Villa shirt right now. So yeah. Rogers looks like he wants to lead to me and interested. Agree, Bozzy. Big up to you. So I said 1982, but again, I've been warning people this season was coming. And I'm not going to lie, the way we're trying to do sign-ins and load it onto next year's book, I don't think Villa are running sustainable either. We're actually gambling every season to offload onto next season's books, right? Well, look what that did for us this year. Crippled our transfer window. If you thought this transfer window is bad, if we continue the way we're going, which is trying to offload onto next season's books to ease PSR, we're going to absolutely cripple ourselves to the point where transfer windows, we will not sign anyone. I actually think Villa are beginning to play very risky business with transfers and not run sustainable. And some of our business isn't sustainable. I'm telling you. Here's John McGinn. Look to shoot, doesn't. Yeah, McGinn is a bit slow on the ball. Here's Matson. Correct. And wait for what next season's transfer window will look like if we try and do this tactic of let's ease PSR by putting it onto the seasons after books. Crystal Palace are in here. Mateta and Bizot is well positioned to come off his own. Yeah, people aren't happy on Lindelof. Wolves go to Newcastle and we go to Everton. Both of us cooked. How's Gesson and Marlon playing? Not ready in the game. Here is Donyell Marlon. Not ready in the game. Do you know what? The other thing that Unai will turn around and say? He'll end up saying that Marlon and Watkins can't play together. I'm waiting for that one. This is true about Man City. Like, real talk. Yeah. We basically put all our baskets and get all our eggs in getting in Europe again, and the books will be okay. And that's what I kept saying. Why do we keep worrying about Europe next season, Europe the season after, being okay financially? When we've got to worry about the now. We've got to worry about this Premier League season. We've got to worry about this Premier League season. He is staying now. Look, Paqueta's staying at a dusty West Ham. Paqueta's staying at West Ham. As I said, we've got no pull. We've actually lost our pulling power. We can't pull. Here come Palace. Imagine they score another 3 minutes at a time, by the way. Ball comes in. It's a terrible cross from Munoz. He will be furious. The right back, they had an overload in the box. And do you know what the other thing? If this style of play keeps happening with Unai, Villa Park will get emptier and emptier. We'll lose revenue on game day. Ticket prices are already quite high. they're in this delicate situation here where the style of football is absolutely pissing Villa fans off that they won't want to go and pay the extortionate ticket prices. And that's where we're going to get ourselves into a really bad situation. I'm sorry if I come across doom and gloom and negative, but just seeing some empty seats at Villa Park. If this style of brand of football continues, fans will stop going to games. Ticket prices are high as it is. Revenue falls on game day. It's far too late. It's far too late. I've been trying to warn them. Boring Villa. Why would you go and pay 75, 80 quid for an adult ticket to watch this at the moment when you just know that you're not going to see a goal? Martinez cost us Champions League and then it's a clown. We're being run like a circus right now, in my opinion. Everything from top to toe is a circus. From this whole Martinez stuff that's going on today, from these dodgy Paqueta links, from the style of play on the pitch, to Unai Emery once again basically coming out and saying the weirdest ass shit about Donyell Marlin. What was Unai Emery even talking about with Donyell Marlin, saying he's not been fair on him? Well, be fair then. Yeah, people aren't happy. Even better, Duncan. Let's just sell him. Let's just cash in on him because I don't see what happens. We lack ideas. Always pass it backwards. Yeah, our final third play is disgustingly bad. And Dean Henderson there. But yeah, I am, as I said, watching this on a dodgy stream in Egypt, so I am a little bit behind. What's the answer? Everyone's been cramped passing against. We've been so defensive today with the opposite and still shite. We're still defensive in our build-up play, though, Zach. And that is half time, people. That is half time. I'm going to give myself 2 minutes just to recuperate, reset. Just need to plug my charger in as well. And we're going to talk. We are going to talk. Do not go anywhere. Literally hold tight for 1 minute, people. We need to talk real facts. We need to talk real what's going on in this Villa team. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. Okay? It is half time. Do not go anywhere. And I'll be back in a second. I've got to plug this charger in. Okay? Big up to all of you. Don't go anywhere. Chat. I'm just trying to find a plug, chat. Yeah, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm just muting because we're just negotiating how to find a plug. Don't go anywhere. We need real talk here. Big up to everyone in here. Don't go anywhere. I'm trying to find a plug. Heidi has come in clutch. She saved the day. She found me a plug. We had to move some furniture around, but we're there. Big up to everyone who's joined us. Let's start cooking. We are hungry. We've just talked about how hungry we are. We are starving. We missed our food tonight to do the stream because we missed the meal time. But we're going to get some food after in town. Let's cook this villa side because I'm done now. I'm done. I'm done. The reason why I'm done is because I'm sick of the excuses. I'm sick of the excuses that I'm hearing about PSR. I'm sick of hearing all of that. Emi Martinez can go do one. Absolute. I don't care what this bloke's done for us anymore. If you are desperate to go to Manchester United, you should have gone. You should have gone when the chance was there early. You fucked us over. So he can do one. Fila da puta da career, as they would say. Yeah? I'm done now because this is now, in a way, I think, impacting our on the field antics. Screw Emi Martinez. Don't want to see him again. And even if Emi Martinez says he's staying, screw him because it's impacting us right now because there's too much distraction. So Martinez, F off. Next. All right? Fabrizio Romano, you can go suck one as well now. I'm losing it. Fabrizio making up stories. Oh, Lucas Paqueta's come in. It's all done. Green light. Next minute, the bloke gets silenced. Where was he for Victor Lindelof? That guy's a fraud. He can do one now as well. I can't look at Fabrizio and Villa. I'm never talking about Fabrizio and Villa again. I swear. I swear. Now, Unai. The fuck is wrong with Unai? I'm furious. What is wrong with Unai? This style of football is crap. You put out attacking players. You've put out Mallon, Gesson, Rogers, Watkins, and I reckon you get more chemistry in a freaking science lab with broken equipment in a secondary school. It's absolutely diabolical. And we know we can't defend, but we also can't score. We can't score and we can't defend. We're absolutely cooked right now. I don't know what's happened. And do you know what? Do you know what has pissed me off? That Donyell Malen comment. People, listen up to me. I said this and people were shooting me down. I said Donyell Malen is not trusted by Unai Emery. Donyell Malen is not trusted by Unai Emery. Have a look at this. I've got to find this quote. I was going to save this for another day. Have a look at these absolute disgusting quotes. Yeah? Look at this. Look at this. I'm done, people. I'm done. Unai Emery, absolute joke of a bloody, absolute of a joke of an interview here as well. Absolute joke. Just tell the fans. Do you know what? We've been messed around. We've been messed around as well this pre-season, having to read between the lines, having to read here. Unai Emery was asked about Emi Martinez. The reason for his absence, Marco Bizot. Where is Martinez? Marco Bizot. Will he be your future goalkeeper? Marco Bizot. How about you just respect the fans a bit and go, look, this has been a really crap situation. We don't want to be in this. But Emi Martinez has fucked the club over on deadline day. He's fucked you over. You know the man that we all sung? You know the man we called the world number one? You know the man that we absolutely back? Guess what? He's fucked you over. Screw Emmy. Instead, you sound like a robot. You sound like a robot. Marco Bizot. Marco Bizot. Marco Bizot. Get some balls about you. Get some balls about you. And that's what his team looks like. There's no balls in this team. It's sideways passing. It's absolutely crap. The telephone in the hotel's ringing. Love it. It's absolutely crap. I've got to find this. This Marco Bizot thing rattled me. Let me find the Donyell Marlin stuff. I'm sorry, people. It's been a busy day, hectic day. Big up to each and every single one of you. We're in Egypt. We are in Egypt. We tried to find a pub to stream this game. We couldn't. None of them have BN Sports 2. That's also just a joke. And then basically what's happened is we've come back to the hotel and we've got it on our phone. And it's much more cozier and comfier. Heidi's freezing in Egypt. Can you believe it? It's the aircon. I've got to find this Donyell Marlin crap. I'm so sorry because this is where I'm going to go nuts. But people love the starting lineup. People love the starting lineup, right? People love the starting lineup and say, "Wow, pace in the side. What's the point in having pace in the side if we're not going to use it?" Why can't I find this? You know, when you're in a rush and trying to find these interview about Donyell Marlin, it's been such a busy day. It's been crap comments from Unai. I'm going to come to the comments in a second. I've just scrolled in. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we bloody go. I'm getting closer now, I think. I'm getting closer to it, he says, and then gets let out. I am going to find it because I made a big sing-song about this. Fuck's sake. Oh, people. You know, I can't believe it. I'm absolutely scrolling. I don't want Luca Dean quotes. I want bloody Donyell Marlin quotes. But yeah, everyone, at the end of the day, this football isn't enjoyable anymore. And I said this from the start. Ticket prices are going to get absolutely hounded soon. If this is the style of play, you don't want to pay the money to go watch Villa. You certainly don't want to go watch this crap. You don't want to go and see Villa play past the ball backwards, past the ball sideways, one shot on target, two shots on target if we're lucky. Hey, let's push the boat out there and get 3 shots on target today. And now I'm losing my head because I can't find these fucking Donyell Marlin quotes. My head's absolutely gone. Where are these Donyell Marlin interviews, or have I just pitched it in my head? Here we go. Oh, here we go. I've actually found it. I swear to God, I found it now. Here we go. This quote here. There's only one, but I'm going to find more for another show. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is what he said about Donyell Marlin. I'm happy with him and he can play in the starting 11. He can play in various roles as a right wing or striker. He has qualities that are very, very important for us. Sometimes he can perform well either in the starting 11 or as a substitute. Who the fuck bigs up a player for being a substitute? I need to find the bit where he says he wasn't very fair then. Who the hell bigs up a player for being a good substitute? Like Unai, you don't trust him. I see that. I see that massively. I see that massively. Where's the other quote? Here we go. Here we go. This is a joke. This is on the manager. This is on the manager. This is on the manager. Unai Emery, sometimes I'm not being fair with some players. When you have 20 players in different options, different positions, sometimes you're not fair with everybody, especially Donyell Marlin. I am happy with him. You're not happy with him, though. You're not happy with him because you don't play him. You've had to play him today because of injuries. You've had to play him today because of injuries. You've actually had to play him today because of injuries, because Onana and Kamara are injured. But look at this. I'm not being fair. No, we know that. You play John McGinn on right wing in this position. You play your favourites. I'm absolutely outstanding that Pau Torres is on the bench today. No, I'm absolutely outstanding. What has Unai Emery's love child done to upset him? What has Pau Torres done to upset Unai Emery? But I don't get it. I absolutely, my head's gone. This style of play is boring. It's crap. Is anyone actually going to believe we're going to score? We've had one chance today. And guess what? It came from John McGinn getting the ball out of his feet, putting the ball over the top long. Ollie Watkins running onto it. Should have scored. Again, that nature. But what the hell's going on with Rodgers? I know I've had my rant. Big up to all the comments. Big up to everyone in here. I've seen all your comments come through. Mourinho, Nuno available soon. Jose Mourinho, yeah. How we didn't back Dougie in as a mystery with that creativity of highest quality. Essentially, it doesn't change this, by the way. I don't know what new signings would change this right now because we're in a mess. We're in a mess. What did I say just after Matt Newgale? I can't believe this actually came to pass so far, to be honest. Didn't think it'd be this poor on football side of things, though something ain't right at Villa. Yeah, we said it, Cloudy. I said the way we bottled things last season, and I'm going to be really, really brutal and honest here. And the more I look at it, the more I believe it. This is not off 3 games this season. Please, people. Please, please, please deep this. This is not off 3 games this season. This is off last season as well. John Duran saved Unai Emery's ass last season from September to December. Came off the bench, kept scoring goals to help Villa over the line. Boom. Then he goes, shit, we need some more magic. Let's get Rashford and Asensio to sprinkle some magic dust. They did. They had an impact. Boom. Where's our magic dust now? Marco Bizzot and Evan Gesson. He's running out of magic dust. He needs Tinkerbell. He needs Tinkerbell ASAP. He needs the pixie dust. He needs the sprinkle dust, and he needs Tinkerdell. Pray for Unai Emery. We need a Tinkerbell. We need some magic. I don't know what we're going to do. But the ticket prices are criminal to watch this. The players that lackluster, I actually think the players aren't. Do you know what? I'm actually going to say this now. I don't think the players are affected by the transfers off the pitch. I think the players are affected by Unai Emery. I think they've lost. I think they're sat there watching how Daniel Marlin's been handled. I think they're watching John McGinn play right wing. I think they're watching Morgan Rogers get forced out wide. I think they're watching sort of, Cash still getting games. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just want to know. I want to know, is anyone still in Unai we trust? Genuinely. I want to know right now in the chat. I don't care if we turn this around today either, by the way. If we go on and win the game, yes, I'm going to be buzzing. But real talk, how can we keep being a Villa side that has one half that's shit and one half that's good? And look, there's always a second half. Yeah, second half to be even more disappointed at this rate. How can we be a Villa team that has gone from literally going from, we've now accepted at Aston Villa that we're going to have one bad half of football? Where are the standards, people? What football club runs operates like that? Oh, we always have one bad half and we're better in the second half. And I always say this, the benchmark is so low in the first half that actually it's so easy to be better in the second half. No passion, nothing is a shambles. Correct. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Villa are going to come out firing for the first 15 minutes in the second half, kicking into the hole. If we score, brilliant, we go on and win. If we don't score, that's going to be our 15-minute of flurry, and then we're going to drop dead. That's Unai Emery's play, by the way. Oh, he's bringing on Emi Buendia. Fantastic. Emi Buendia is coming on. What the hell is he going to change? Don't tell me for Malin. Don't tell me for Malin. Don't tell me Buendia for Malin. Don't tell me Buendia for Malin. Look, the players aren't even coming out the tunnel together. It's disjointed. No, it's taking off Gesson. Now I'm done. I'm done. Breaking news. Unai Emery subs off his new sign-in, Evan Gesson, for Emi Buendia. Unai Emery subs off the man he brought in to strengthen the starting lineup for Emi Reject Buendia, the man that Unai Emery sent on loan last season, the man that he didn't have any faith or trust in. Evan Gesson, welcome to Aston Villa. Evan Gesson, welcome to Aston Villa, the place where new signings aren't given a chance. Just like Garcia, just like Costa Nedeljkovic, just like Daniel Marlin. You got to have problems. I've been in a relegation fight if this continues. Honestly, it's crazy. Welcome to Aston Villa, the place where you get, as a new sign-in, zero chance to embed yourself unless you're one of Unai Emery's love child. Checking there, potentially. I don't get how he subbed him off. Yeah, Leeds, and they got Daniel Farke's meant to be a sackable manager. Big up Steve. He's meant to be a sackable manager who's going to struggle in the Premier League. But there we go. Buendia coming on. It's absolutely criminal. But yeah, I told you, Villa will try and start fast this first 15 minutes. Yeah? And then we'll just die. Unai Emery said his style of players, he likes to play in flurries. 15 minutes of flurries. 3-0 Palace, you watch. In Unai, we rust. IUWR. Get it trending. In Unai, we rust. Pete, I hate that I'm struggling to argue with you. I've been telling people this for a while. And I've had a lot of people, but I'm okay with people coming around and saying, hey, you were right in the end. Pete, big up to you. I appreciate that. Buendia in is crazy. United fan here. I'm disgraced that we brought Emmy into the goalkeeper transfer. I personally want Lemons more. This is how things go. Either way, United are either playing off um, Emmy and Le Mans, where basically they're going, if we pretend we want Emmy Martinez, we can bring down the price for Sam Lemans and get him cheaper. Or they're doing the opposite. Villa know that Emmy wants out, and Villa are going to have to sell Emmy on a cheap. Watch Emmy end up go for 20 mil or something stupid like that. But yeah, big up to everyone in chat. So many comments coming in. We need a Tinkerbell. We need someone who's going to do this. Palace move the ball incredibly. As I said, here's Villa coming forward. Let's see what they're saying. What's everyone's score predictions? Here comes Daniel Marlin. Do you know what, though? Jose Mourinho's no good to bring in if he doesn't have a transfer window. This is the one worry I have about a Mourinho, right? If you bring Mourinho in, he likes to bring in his own players. I think Mourinho is a type of player, a manager that needs a whole transfer window to bring in his players. Guess I'm the only one to give us anything. You take him off. By the way, I'm trying to work out this formation, but yeah, he has pushed Morgan Rogers wide left. Ball played through for Ollie Watkins. Watkins wrestled in, terrible shot, bullied. He has put Morgan Rogers wide left. Imagine that. Emi Buendia, who couldn't get a game for Villa last season, ended up getting shipped out on loan. Now comes in, actually takes the place of Morgan Rogers and shows Rogers out wide left, which isn't his position. And Villa signed player in this transfer window, and Evan Gesson, who plays wide left, who now has been subbed off. Make that make sense. A genuine question for the chat. Yes or no? Are we scoring today? Rogers is Emery's favourite, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Michael, honestly, mate, and this is the thing, these in-game decisions from Unai Emery are pushing the Unai inners, the Unai we trusts, the Unai's got this brigade into seeing actually this is fucking madness. It's not an overreaction as well. It's not an overreaction. The reason why it's not an overreaction is because this was coming last season in bottle job mentality, in being saved by key brilliant individuals. But why Glasner walked to Villa, I just don't see it. Yeah, PSR restrictions are a problem. But I also think, again, the club have to take accountability, how they put on all these high wages for players, etc., etc. And we're not making enough revenue. But PSR doesn't impact Evan Gesson being taken off today at halftime for Emi Buendia. Evan Gesson doesn't take off. PSR doesn't account for one shot on target when you've got Watkins, Rogers, Malin, Gesson in your front four. Here's Daniel Marlin into Rogers. Rogers into Watkins. Watkins looks flat-footed. Rogers looks uncomfortable on that left. It's horrible. Tim S. I'll donate $20 per Villa goal. It's not happening, is it, Tim? It's not happening. The only way you score, I said this season, is set piece. Correct, Duncan. We were ninth before Rashford and Asensio came in last season, and I'm not here. Yeah, guess what? We've added a second choice goalkeeper. It could be a first choice now, and a player that Unai Emery's looked one half of Villa Park debut and said, you need to come off. Remember he did this to Garcia on his debut. He did it to Kostan and Djokovic as well. He's got a thing about taking new players off in their debuts. Yeah, I agree, JZA. Shocking performance. Unai Emery, he's been at the club 6 years, bought a Champions League twice, bought the Premier League to get Thomas Frank in. That's a troll. But yeah, my head's absolutely gone. And there hasn't been this flurry from Villa. Here's Matson. Here's Yuri Tillemans. Nice turn. Hughes needs to be booked there. He's lucky. Hughes should have had a card or two. I don't even want to look at our fixture list. I'm worried to look at it. Is this going to be a Spurs season where we're actually going to have to rely on winning the Europa League? I said our start was really nice and then it gets ugly. I thought, we got Everton, then Sunderland, Fulham, and Burnley. I thought Everton, Sunderland away after the international break, and Fulham. I thought, you know what, that's not bad on paper. Everton, Sunderland away, Fulham, not bad. Burnley at home will rock in. But then we go into October where it's Tottenham, City, Liverpool, Bournemouth. Yeah, some horrible fixtures coming up as well. I don't like it. They'll have a free kick here. Long ball from the free kick. Catch with the most pathetic cross again from Matty Cash. Matty Cash can't cross the road. Most pathetic cross from Matty Cash ever. In fact, why am I looking down at my phone now? I should just put my phone here. Free ball played. Here comes. It's pathetic. But yeah, I am on 52 and a half minutes. So if you are watching it live and direct on the Sky, I am probably a little bit behind because I am, as I said, if anyone's not aware, I'm currently grinding in Egypt with the family. We're having a lovely time. Potential foul there. Potential foul on Rodgers. Could be a penalty there. Martin's courage in that last game at Villa Park, no penalty. Last for a reason, either Zayden told me he's gone or the club did. My gut is that PSR sacrificed his agent tell him to leave. Should have done it earlier though, Krim. Should have done it earlier. You know if you're leaving a football club or not. Like Jacob Ramsey, for me, knew he was leaving Villa at the start of the window. Shot there from Yuri Tillman, saved by Hendo. Jacob Ramsey knew in my head as well, even some of his performances pre-season, it was like he knew he was going to be the sacrificial lamb. Cash literally, his crossing makes me ill. I thought we started well. I was thinking, yes, we come back now. I feel it's terrible, mate. It's terrible. I do, Lebo. Still not finished yet, but don't trust Fabrizio. That's all I can say. Fabrizio is an absolute fraud. Keeps getting Villa stuff wrong. But yeah. Yeah, Russell Martin's having a terrible time, isn't he? And Villa have a cross there at the back post. I can't look at Morgan Rogers on this left. Grimsby for life, yeah. We are waking up. There's a bit of urgency. As I said, I was expecting this flurry. I disagree on this. Let someone will spend like a drunken sailor. From what I'm gathering is we are playing such a risky business with our finances that we keep trying to put all our finances on next season's books. But what that means is we're relying on this season having a good end product in terms of league finish, trophies won, X, Y, and Z. This Paqueta deal that fallen through was about looking to offload onto next season's books. If we keep putting things on next season's books, we're not sustainably running properly as a football club because we are going to collapse at some point. Oh, don't worry about PSR this year. Let's just put it onto next season's books when we don't know where we're going to finish. Palace, yeah, I don't think we've ever beaten Crystal Palace under Unai Emery. It's pretty grim reaper times. But yeah, shout out to everyone in chat. Make sure you're smashing the like, subscribe to the channel as well, and yeah, lock in because this ain't pretty. Adam Wharton's going to come off, and Lerma's coming on. We could get him on a yellow card. To be fair, he's the top player would. But yeah, I just had a terrible feeling. Still getting worried now. Just glad I got to see Villain use it on my lifetime. Yeah, This is a really rogue season. Do you think you ever watch Villa play a League One fixture in your lifetime? It's tough. You never, you almost think your club's too big to go down, but teams have fallen. Pompey have fallen from the grace of heights. I still think Villa, when we got relegated, has shocked the world. I still think when a team like Everton could potentially get relegated, that would shock people. And there'll be that narrative. Everton are too big to go down. Even when Leicester went down with their squad of Vardy, Tillemans, Barnes, you know, League One, no. I'm going to say no. Yeah, true, Kim. All about the wage bill. But again, I hate thinking that this, no matter what a wage bill is and what PSR is, it's all about what's happening on the pitch right now. We've had 7 corners. A corner comes in again. It's all about what we're actually doing in this period right now, which is trying to win a game of football. But let's go one better. We're actually just trying to. It's actually one of those games where I'm asking the question: will Villa score a goal? All this huffing and puffing for what? Here's Morgan Rogers into Ian Matson. And if you want to know how depleted our bench is today, if you were looking for a game changer, if you're looking for someone to come on and change this whole outcome, these are the subs. I can't believe Forest got trashed at home. These are the subs. Bogard, Dean, Torres, Patterson, Rowe, Jamoa, Burrows. Let me repeat. Burrows, Jamoa are the only 2 attacking players we've got left to bring on. The fuck has happened to our squad? Where is our squad depth? Here's Rogers with a shot, and Henderson gets down well. You know, all of a sudden, no Bailey, no Ramsey. We've not replaced Bailey and Ramsey. And now we've got Burrows and Jamoa Loba as our 2 attacking players. Get over this. How are we? I'm actually thinking, I thought, right, who's on the bench to change this? No one. What's happened to our squad? We've actually stripped our squad bare for PSR or whatever reasons. I'm not replaced. That is a stupid effort from guess who? Matt Cash. Absolute stupidity from Matty Cash shooting from there. Idiot, moron. When's Matty Cash ever scored a goal like that in his life? Exactly, Cloudy. We're never going to be able to generate enough income to compete the big boys as impossible, so the current rules have changed and we just bumble around mid-table at best. Still doesn't affect what goes on the pitch with these 11 players. At least there's a bit more intensity about us. Yeah, the squads are absolutely... our squad's been absolutely stripped to the bare bones, and I didn't realise. I didn't even realise. Kim's on top mod duties. Oh, I've seen the trolls in the chat, Kim. Right back here one from Thursday. Who played right back actually? Because there's no Frimpong, was there? Matty Cash, no change. Yeah, 2 many players out on loan. I like it when we go along like that. I prefer it. Currently, Villa 1 point out of a total 9 is terrible. So Bosley played right back, did he? Christ, love that Marnie slot with the adjustment. Here's Tyrone Mings. I don't know. Will we get a shot? I said we're going to have a good first 15 minutes. What shall Huff and Puff go? You know, when this was like Brentford, we had a wave, and I said we need to score in that. We need to score in that wave. I said we need to score on that wave. We need to score on that period of domination. We absolutely big up the JA Army, big up Jamsor. We absolutely are going to rue this because watch Palace come and hit us between 65 and 80. Here's my prediction. This is how much I've seen Villa under Unai Emery. 65 to 80 minutes, watch Palace get on the front foot. Yeah, what's the point in making new signings if you're going to get rolled like he does? But Buendia, have you liked what Buendia did? Why did he not take off Rodgers then and just do a straight strop? Why did he not just put Buendia on for Rodgers? That's what I don't get. If you don't rate, I don't know. If you wanted to bring Emi Buendia on to try something different, the sub was for Buendia, wasn't it? Yeah, to be fair, the spamming of the trolls is in a tense moment of football. If you're not Villa fans, it is a little bit hacks and DQ. It is a little bit on the edges. I'm not gonna lie. Villa with the Matty Cash long throw-in special. I did.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
63 minutes on the clock. Time is run out. Players are trying, nothing is coming off. Yeah, all huff and puff, but all huff and puff, but nothing coming through. Marlon ball retention is immense. Yeah, I'm watching the tires. So 65 to 80, this would be Palace. Again, you gotta go to it. You've got to look at it and go like this. Who the hell are we bringing off the bench? Who are we bringing? Oh, that's kind of. Who the hell are we bringing off the bench to change this? Yeah, all the possession. How many shots? How many shots have we had? 74 possession for what shots? Stats.
Just cut.
Stats. We're cooked at the moment, yeah. Right. So we had 2 shots on target in the second half. Some improvement with that 76 possession, but still an XG of 0.10. Like, Watkins seriously failed there. That's terrible. So yeah, for all that 76% possession in our biggest spell, we had 2 shots on target with an XG of 0.10. 4 shots. Those shots are not even looking at because one of them was a Matty Cash stupid shot. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to threaten the goalkeeper. Here's Buendia. Please be intricate. Buendia. Rodgers. There's the problem. 2 in the box. Even when the ball goes wide, we've got 2 in the box. I seriously think that basically the only way we're going to score is from a mistake, a set piece, or a bit of luck. I don't see how it's going to come from Villa's creativity. I can't look at Matty Cash in corners, by the way. Apart from Rodgers and Tielemans, have any of Emery's signs been a success? Maybe the thing in his point at Monchi. Yeah, Monchi, don't. What, the guy who spent half the summer trying to save his boyhood club? Cash's corners are just... What's happened to the football club that we went from Douglas Luiz scoring from corners to now Matty Cash taking them? Someone tell me what the hell's gone wrong with my football club. We've gone from Douglas Luiz in swinging deadly corners, causing absolute mayhem, to now watching Matty Cash take a corner. Gonna need headache tablets for this. Here you go. We're past the 65 minutes now. Palace have got a bit of the ball. Watch. Change the formation, yeah. Knowing Unai, though, he hasn't really worked on that, has he? Because it's just plan A. And do plan A better. Oh, but free at the back. Hansa Rostock. Here's Matty Cash. What a crap pass. How have we gone a whole transfer window and not sat there and thought, we need to upgrade on Matt Cash? I'm telling you, Lindelof's going to end up starting centre-back and Konsa's going to play right-back. Poor clearance from Konsa. Here's Lerma. Lerma shoots and fucking scores. And what an absolute disgrace. I told you. I know Unai ball inside out. I know Unai ball inside out. 65 to 80 minutes, people. Who did I say was going to dominate? Oh, guess what? Palace just soaked up the pressure. There was nothing special from Villa. Soak up the pressure. And they go the other end. They have their first chance and they score. Clinical, so much better than us. And I told you. Konsa again, crap. Emery ball, predictable. We have this flurry from 45 to 65. I said, you've got to score in that. Otherwise, if not, we're cooked. Guess what? It comes from Matty Cash's pass as well. You wanna absolutely analyse that? Did you see the way Matty Cash gave that ball away? Did you see that shit pass from Matty Cash that starts their attack? Yes, Konsa's crap as well. Terrible from there. I'm not blaming whoever that is. But Matt Cash gives the ball away. Matty Cash can't even make a simple 10-yard pass up the pitch. He cost us the other week from his crossing, and now he's cost us from a shit pass that set Palace up. I don't care if people say, oh, you just hate on Cash. Fucking wake up and see how sloppy this guy is on the ball. Wake up and see how his sloppiness in possession is killing Aston Villa Football Club. Emery ball is the most predictable. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even speechless. I told you all this was coming. I told you in pre-season. I told you during this game now. Hello? No? No, not yet. We'll come and get you. Okay. Bye-bye. Sorry, that was the room phone in the hotel. It's fucking crazy. Konsa, joke. He's absolutely dropped his standards. Cross comes in. Watkins with a header. So I actually can write the Unai Emery ball script now. I actually think I know it to a T. I actually know it to a T now. A really below bog standard first half where possession is slow, sideways, backwards. We have one good chance that we probably should score and we rue and regret it. Second half, we come out 45 to 60, far in, looking good, but couldn't hit the barn door. And then 65 to 80, the opposition take over. It's the Unai Emery script. We're cooked. We're cooked. Hotel staff are going to be wondering what's happening in your room. Yeah, nothing. No smashed TVs or anything. We're calm. Because it's actually, weirdly, something I expected. By the way, everyone knew that our unbeaten run was going to end at Villa Park to these lot, right? No one actually thought that was going to keep it there. But I've been telling people, no, you're toxic and negative. No, you're moaning. No, you're not trusting the process. In Unai Emery, we rust now. In Unai, we rust. Let people know that. In Unai, we rust. Big up, Andy. In Unai, we rust. And Emi Martinez is just going to stab us in the back just to make it hurt a little bit more. Villa 1 point from possible 9. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Right? People will also say it ain't Matty Cash's fault for the goal, by the way. There'll be people still saying, oh, you just got a vendetta against him. My guy couldn't cross a ball last week that set up a goal. Sorry, my guy couldn't cross a ball that set up an Ezra Cox red card. And my guy now can't make a 5-yard pass into Donyell Marlin that sets up the play the other end. Yeah, I can't believe we got an international break as well in this crisis. It's a crisis. Matson shoots, chance, Watkins, no, Marlon side net him. Now watch, by the way, all the other podcasters and content creators do a big 180. Knuckle down, people. You're about to see a big 180. We're already in one, Collie. We're already in a relegation battle. Back past Cash. Can't pass Cash. Here we go. Cash coming off. Cash is actually coming off for, I think, Burrows. Yeah, Cash is coming off of Burrows. Hilarious. He's actually going to get displaced by a youngster at this rate. Oh, didn't we have a youngster? And McGinn off for Pau Torres. I want to see what he does here. Don't tell me Pau Torres is going CDM. Hilarious. Cash is. What's the point of having Garcia and Costa Nedeljkovic? Where's Pau Torres playing? Oh, Buendia's now gone in a double pivot. He's playing 3 at the back. He's got Matson and Burrows as wing back. And Buendia has gone in a double pivot. He's lost the plot. He's lost the plot. He's lost the plot. He's actually put Buendia in the. It's 3 at the back. Or is he playing 3? He's gone more attacking. I think he's playing like 5-5-3-2. He's playing 5-3-2 now. He's playing Mallon and Watkins up front. He's playing Rogers wide left. Buendia's now gone wide right. Tillerman's in the CM. 5-3-2, some crap formation. Buendia right mid now, basically. Absolutely lost the plot. Catch his car. Yeah, I bet our squads, we're in serious trouble. Like, I've been warning people, serious trouble. The squad's been depleted. The squad is now crap. Unai even said we're going to need to rely on these youngsters, basically meaning we're not going to upgrade the squad. We're not going to upgrade the squad. We're going to keep all these youngsters, and we're going to get maybe 1 or 2 additions. This is what we're going to have for the rest of the season. We've got 15 minutes to try and score a goal. Otherwise, we've gone 3 whole Premier League games without hitting the back of the net. There's no masterstroke with this. Cash is just. What's Unai Emery's body language? I mean, the camera's not on there. Is he sat on the seat? Is he dejected? I'm just waiting for the Emmy Martin. Do you know what's gonna? Do you know what's gonna really hit tonight? Emmy Martinez to Manchester United confirmed. Aston Villa are saddened to announce Emmy Martinez has left to go to Manchester United tonight. Offside there. Yeah, not long to go, chat, until this debacle's over. Players have got to take some responsibility. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I can't listen to them in the media. Can't listen to John McGinn or Tyrone Mings. Can't listen to those boys. Step up. Yeah, after this, going into Nama Bay, gonna go find a unicorn. Yeah, real talk. That'll be easier to find than a goal. Is that right? I just can't. Crowd dejected, flat, empty seats, my lord. Chance. Oh my god, it's 3-0.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Oh my days. He's got a head injury from it as well. He wants it more. Look at the Villa players' body language. Villa. We just got done by a long throw in. We play like Stoke City
Okay.
and defend. Fuck me. Who has left him unmarked at back post? There might be an offside to rule us out. Concert. We attack like Stoke City and defend like traffic cones. Pau Torres doesn't win the first header. Concert just switches off. Bizot flies with his legs. It's cooked. It's just absolute. 3 centre backs on the pitch. Not one of them wins a header. This is crazy. He's going to be on side as well because Rogers is playing him on. Play like Stoke and defend like Rangers. There we go. We actually play like Stoke City attacking wise. Defensively, this is absolutely disgusting. How much for a ticket for this? Do you think if Martinez plays, we still lose this? Yeah, we won't score. We can't score unless Emi Martinez knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. I don't even know what he's going to say after the game. Probably just go Marco Bizot, Marco Bizot, Marco Bizot. Villa fans are leaving in drubs. That says it all.
Well, we weren't going to win.
It's the way, it's the manner in which we're playing. The club's going to have to scratch their head financially. Financially, 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 this could cripple Villa.
Get the hell. We need to split this crack club.
I can't. Here we go. Palace come forward again. Oh my days. None. Yeah. Is anyone actually relieved it's the international break? I don't know if the international break's a good thing or a bad thing. Is there a fire drone? Yeah. How do we fit? Yeah, how do we fix this? Bizot. He's just going to be a prat, isn't he? Hey, it's not about possession. Yes, possession stats. We're winning in possession stats. Let's check. I think we are. We're dominating possession stats. Let's have a look. Here we go. Fabrizio is just brought in as well. Fenerbahce are closing in on signing Marco Asensio. 58%. Whether you trust Fabrizio or not, because I just said he's a fraud, if you want to believe him, Fabrizio's just said Asensio to Fenerbahce looks certain now. Yeah, we're cooked. What's the solution to the team buildup? Yeah. There's Monchi. Yeah, what you doing, Monchi? Yeah, you've seen the tweet as well? I reckon Monchi's just seen that Fabrizio Romano tweet. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Monchi, his face is glum. I swear to God. I swear to God, he's just looked at that tweet. I don't believe Fabrizio, by the way, so I'm not going to believe it. But that would be typical us. Emmy goes, and Emmy goes. Emmy goes. We lose out on Asensio. We don't get Paqueta. Who the hell are we getting? Jadon Sancho on loan? Here it comes. Villa signed Patrick Bamford. Serious booze coming on. Bogard and Luca Dean coming on. For Donyal Marlin. What are you doing? Donyal Marlin off, Luca Dean and Bogard coming on. What is this? Are we just going damage limitation? Is that what we're doing out here? Good thing is, at least our ownership is elite. Well, let's see. This is where I'm going to look at the owners now. This is where I'm going to look at the owners now. Go, how elite are you? How ballsy are you?
Yeah.
Lindelof and Powell next game. I've never seen so many empty seats at Villa Park. Yeah, we have signed Lindelof Lebeau on a medical. He's having a medical apparently today. So what's this now? 3 Premier League games without a goal. Not even, I don't care about the win, without a goal.
I can see it's only 3. I don't know anything is.
Do I fear for the gaffer? Yes. Yes, I think you. Although again, imagine sacking a manager just after a transfer window. Uno playing for the sack and a payout, yeah. Doesn't this remind you of Fulham away, November 2022? Yeah, it does. I think he's given up. True Villa Dave. Okay, final minute then. Final minute, and we are going to be done here of this absolute shit show. I can't get over it. Honestly, I cannot get over it. Monchi has some explaining to do. Yes, he does. Remember, this guy was the guy who spent last season. Sorry, at the start of the season. Can't explain. At the start of the window, this was the guy who basically trying to save his boyhood football team. That's who we're dealing with. No, there's no player who deserves a player of the match. But yeah, people, the boos are going to be horrendous. Horrendous. Nah, no chance. I said we'll probably miss out on Europe. The only way we'll get Europe is winning Europa League. Yes, on, yeah. Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight, but that is coming. The real talk. Can't gloss anything up. There's nothing to gloss up here. If anyone tries to put a positive spin on this, I can't. There is not one positive. Right, people. I'm gonna wrap this up because the game's nearly done anyway, but my stream's buffering now, and I can't look at this anymore. I don't think we're going to score. For some reason, it's gone dead the last minute or two. I can't be dealing with the buffering. So, yeah. Whatever you do, people, just know that this has been coming. I'm done. I'm out of here. Stream's done. Villa's done. We're broken. You'll hear from me another day. Whenever I can't look at Villa right now, it's crap. Unai, you're rusty, you're dusty. This transfer window won't save you. People, thank you for watching. Enjoy where you've been. I've appreciated your support. I'm out of here. I'm going into town with the family to shop, to eat, to drink. Shocking. I'm out of here. Ta-da.